is Andres Reyes. Thank you for allowing me to be out here. I just got out of the Marine Corps. I'm going to share my story with you guys. I just got out of the Marine Corps after 8 years of service. I joined in December 2003. My first 4 years I was infantry. I was an 03-11 rifleman with 3rd Battalion, 3rd Marine Battalion, Bay. Deployed to Afghanistan in 2004 2005, and then Iraq in 2006, see combat twice. And then I was a military police officer for my last 4 years. I fought the fight for the little man. I continue to fight the fight for the little man now that I'm out. I'm kind of tired of the people in the bottom of the totem pole pulling up everyone up on top and shining the light while everyone else is sweating their backs off. Okay? I'm going to share my story with you. Hopefully I don't take a lot of your time. It's kind of a letter I've been trying to write to the local media and the news and everything like that. My name is Andres Reyes. I'm a Marine Corps combat veteran from Seymour, Connecticut. I was recently discharged on January 23rd, 2012, and I'm very proud of my service. During my time I served in both the war in Iraq and Afghanistan, and also as a military police officer at Camp Lejeune. Consider the fact that I was discharged a little over 5 weeks ago at the time of this letter. Since then, I've been pulled over by Ansonia Police Department 4 times. I was cited for a missing headlight the first time, but each stop thereafter, I've been profiled and harassed by means of questioning, threatening, and false accusations. Every time I mention my service in this country, the demeanor and attitude of the officers instantly change and I'm let go with warnings. On the evening of March 1st, 2012, I was told I was pulled over for a traffic violation and given a verbal warning after I realized I was a veteran. After I was cleared by the officer to leave my car wouldn't start. The battery wouldn't start. At this time, other officers arrived on scene. Instead of giving me assistance, the other officers who did not know my status as a veteran began to interrogate me. When I requested a lawyer, an officer began to choke me while I was still seated in my car, and another officer punched me in my mouth with a flashlight, so I got the scratches on my face. After searching in my car against my own will and I didn't find anything, I was threatened to get tased if I didn't get out of my car. Keep in mind that during this entire time, being fully cooperative, I was a military police officer for 4 years. I continued to request a lawyer, and now medical aid was because I was profusely bleeding out of my mouth. They cut the inside of my gum and the inside of my lip. The officer who hit me said, "What am I going to do, make one magically appear?" I requested that he call one with his radio, but he refused. He also suggested the canine officer on the scene to release his dog on me, even though at the point I was already in cuffs and being walked over to the car and looking for my seat. When my parents arrived at the station, they were lied to by an officer who wasn't even present during the assault and told them that cut clips on the inside of my mouth were caused by stems of marijuana. Keep in mind that this entire time there was no reasonable suspicion that I had any illegal narcotics of any kind whatsoever. The officer also forced me to tell them any issues mentally or physically that might have resulted in both wars with the threat that if I didn't say anything, my bond would not be posted. He also thanked me repeatedly for my service, especially the one who assaulted me with the flashlight, telling me it's something that he couldn't do himself, trying to smooth out any assault and wrongful arrest encouraged me to avoid any legality. At one point, they even went as far as to tell me I was hit and struck for my own protection. After being threatened, physically assaulted, lied to, and was wrongfully arrested by police officers that were supposed to serve and protect me, I can't help but wonder how many other people this has occurred to, and this abuse by police officers to the little man, drunk on power, happens far too frequently in the military, in this country, and all over the local police departments. I'm not mad about police officers. My father's a correction officer. My mother works for DCF. 4 of my uncles are cops in Bridgeport. One of them was Internal Affairs. One of them's retired. One of them's a DARE officer in Bridgeport. I'm humbly requesting any legal assistance anyone can offer me. Please contact me, and I have all my information on here.
Thank you. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.